Hello, everyone. Welcome back to COPD My Journey. Lately, I've had a few new subscribers. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Hope you continue to log in and watch my videos. Today, I wanted to talk to you about a subject that I haven't discussed previously. I recently took a approximately 1,000-mile trip by car. I went to visit some friends and some relatives. I wanted to discuss that. I am COPD stage 2. I don't require oxygen as of yet. Hopefully that's a long ways away. However, my mobility is limited to my breathing potential. Sometimes I do things and I run out of breath very quickly. Some of that's due to not being able to exercise because of my arthritis, and that will be taken care of in the near future. And I'm hoping to get back to regular exercise and regular walking distances. One thing I learned traveling by car is for me, it's very, very much more convenient. By car, I can choose to go when I want, stop when I want. One issue that you would have while traveling is if you use a breathing machine. You would need a breathing machine, as a matter of fact. If you use oxygen, taking a tank along is just a waste of time. It's not advisable. Most of those won't last more than an hour anyhow. You would need to get a portable oxygen compressor machine, and you would need to use that while traveling in a motor vehicle. Now, of course, if you're going to be traveling by bus, train, plane, there's different approaches to that, different ways of going about that. I do know that air travel, for instance, you would absolutely have to have an oxygen compressor machine because they do not allow oxygen tanks, and if they did, it would still be too big and bulky and it wouldn't last for the travel most likely. With the air compressor machines, you do need extra batteries if you're going to be traveling longer than what the distance is recommended. There are ways that you can charge your batteries with a motor vehicle from a cigarette lighter attachment or a USB attachment. I'm not familiar with a lot of that because I haven't done a lot of research on that. But perhaps I can do a video on that later on. My travel, for the most part, was uneventful and stressful. In preparation for my travel, I did spend a day, pretty much a day, making preparations, thinking about what I needed, what I didn't need, what access I would have to, do breathing treatments or whatever while I was there on my trip. What I did was I left from this location, went to Kentucky, visited with some family there, spent a couple days there in their home, which was no problem whatsoever. I was able to do everything I needed to do. From there, I went to Tennessee to visit with some more family. There, I rented a motel room. I found that the motel employees were very, very comfortable with the situation. They were very helpful in every way. I had no problems doing breathing treatments and all that because I had electricity and everything at the motel room. I could come and go as I please. In preparation, when you're preparing to go on a trip, you need to look over your medications. For myself, I have a pill, what I call a pill box dispenser. It holds up to 14 days worth of medication. I just simply filled that up and took that along since I knew I was going to be gone 1 week. I filled that up. I took it along with me, and that way I had 2 weeks supply, knowing I was only going to be gone for 1 week, so I was prepared there for upcoming emergencies if there were any to delay my trip back home. I took along my my breathing treatment machine. I made sure I had that with me. I had joined AAA because with most people with COPD, and let me just do a little disclaimer here. AAA is not paying me. I'm not getting a penny. I don't get anything for these videos because I've yet to have enough subscribers and enough watch time. So I'm not advertising for anyone. I'm just simply stating what I did personally. I had joined AAA because along with myself and, many of you are unable to even change a tire should you have a flat on the journey. So AAA would come in very handy. I haven't had to use it yet, and I'm very thankful for that, but it is there in case I do need it. And I would advise anyone taking a road trip, even if you are able to change your tire, that's fine, but you still should have some type of backup plan for emergency breakdowns or whatever else may happen. A tow bill can be very, very expensive, and if you have a AAA program, the tow bill is free for the first so many miles, depending on your plan. I put that into place. I made sure my itinerary was known by other family members in case of any emergencies or anything happened. I had a family member that knew what route I would be taking, my complete itinerary, and approximately when I would be returning. That's very important. If you're traveling, always let someone know. Leave them with an itinerary. Have your trip well planned. Let them know where you'll be on what days and when you'll return. If you're not there, then they know how to take action to find out what seems to be the problem. My travel there and back was successful. Packed all the needed medications, everything else that I needed. Put AAA into place. Fortunately, I'm not on oxygen, so I didn't have to worry about that. But for those of you who are on oxygen, just remember you're going to need a compressor, an oxygen compressor machine. Okay? There are many out there. I'm not going to make any suggestions because everybody's got their priorities of how long they need oxygen for, whether it be only at nighttime or during the day or whatever. Okay? So you have to decide what's best for you. I would recommend that before you leave on any trip, to travel any distance whatsoever, and going to be gone for a day, 2 days, a week, whatever, that you first check with your doctor, check with your primary physician and your pulmonologist, and follow their directions on whether it is advisable for you to travel or not. Okay? Again, I'd like to ask you to please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. And I hope you find all this information that I'm bringing to you helpful in one way or another. Stay tuned to upcoming videos. I will be doing one on the Zephyr valve, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So stay tuned. Everyone have a great day.